I'd say we're very intentionally and slowly trying to move more of our budget from like our most expensive channels, which primarily paid search. I'll throw that out there. Very expensive. Primarily in the US, competition has exploded for us recently. There are, probably six new competitors over the last 2 years that have really entered the space and started bidding in. The volume was down quite a bit end of 23, even first half of 2024. So it it got less effective, certainly. And I think the key for us as we look to move away from that, because we know other channels are more expensive, it takes more time and more like strategy to deploy other channels, right? You don't just pull money from paid search and throw it somewhere else and get results and move on, right? That would make marketing quite easy. But when I think of it, I'm thinking of how do we test slowly? And I don't necessarily mean try new things slowly, but like the actual thoroughness of our tests. I think I've seen many times in my career too many marketers, claim to be experts on CRO or A/B testing, and they're really just throwing spaghetti at a wall and hoping something sticks. And then later they're like, "See, now there's spaghetti on the wall," but it's like, but which part stuck? Like I'm not even certain. So I think you have to make your hypotheses ahead of time. You have to define your criteria and your metric. You have to execute the test, with thoroughness and expertise. And I think most importantly, which was touched on already, is you shouldn't be the one grading your own homework. I think it's really easy for marketers to try to grade their own homework. So I always encourage people to not be the one to grade their own homework. And yeah, that's the approach we're taking to move out of search. So I think, we'll move towards those channels I mentioned we're doubling down in. But yeah, it's not something that's going to happen overnight because it's so important to our pipeline today. But where we can pull the less effective dollars from that, we're using Dream Data to try to analyze like which campaigns we've already shut down, certain campaigns, certain days, certain regions, and being able to effectively deploy those dollars somewhere else.